Hi everyone. I watched tons of videos and I came across a well, I mean, I've watched her videos before, but you know when you watch something and you go, that's not for me, and then a month later you're like, what was that? That's what I want. So I Kathy Orta, Kathy with a K, Orta, O-R-T-A. She's with paperphenomenon.com, and she's so funny. I love her because she can joke, she can make a mistake, she can cut wrong, which I think by the time I get from here to my cutting board, I don't know what happens. I have reinforced the numbers. I have wrote on them extra big, and one of them's wrong. I should measure them both together because I swear one of them's wrong because they just are not this. They're not the same by the time I get back. So anyways, last November, I think 2nd or something, she started this class, and it's called the December Daily. It was a 2012. So in November of 2012 she started this. And right before that, like October, or yeah, October 20th, she might give you like the supply list, which I didn't listen to. Hey, I just went with it because I didn't listen to it. I mean, I kind of did, but so I got out my file folders and I made this. Let's see. And I made this and I started doing the pockets, and I did her hidden, I don't know what they're called, hidden flaps. And I made, you know, these little things and these little pockets. And she was starting to put paper on, and I'm like, you know, I have never, I bought like a small pack of like some Christmas paper last year, and I used it. So when I went to get it out, I had this dark green and burgundy, and then I had the bright red and bright green, and I wasn't gonna have enough. And I'm like, uh-oh. And this, not making this, but covering this overwhelmed me. Because one, I didn't have enough paper. Two, I have not, I've watched her videos, but I guess I haven't noticed that she mats last, and I was just like, I'm not getting it. I'm just not getting it. So, anyways, I punted, and I made me a little version that I could handle. And this is with a 8.5 piece of paper, and I scored it in the middle. I probably wouldn't have had to, but I scored it in the middle just to get a middle point. And then because I don't know what I was doing. It's my left-handedness, I think. So I made this, and I had bought this, and I am realizing that I always bought the 12 by 12 paper and thought I could cut it down, and recently I've been buying these little 6 by 6 or 8 by 8s, and I'm realizing that I really like this little paper. It wasn't quite tall enough, but that's okay because I could put a different slot up here. But if you wanted to take this and fold it in half or square it, this is like a little, you know, or just by itself, this is a perfect size for, you know, a journal. So I started using this, and I think, I don't know that I used that one. I should have. And I don't know if I used the snowman. But I think I used them all. And this is what this takes. This was from the Paper Studio. and it was the Christmas Basics, and they didn't have I didn't see that they had a big pack to match this, which was good, because I would have bought it, and I have enough paper. But anyways, I actually had started for the big album some pockets, so I tried to fit them in here, and I put a couple, but they were just too big. So this is what this album took. It took 3 pieces of red cardstock for the construction, and white cardstock I used 8 pieces, which I thought I kept track of it as I used it, and I really thought I used a lot more than that. I used 13, which I thought I used more, but I used 13. Okay, it says there's 16. So which ones didn't I use? Maybe that one, and well, that's weird. I'll have to go back through. But anyways, there's 48 pieces, so I mean, really, I could get a good 3 journals out of this. I just felt like I was using so much paper. But I used one 12 by 12, which I only used a sliver, and it was for the design, and then the design didn't work, and blah, blah, blah. And then I had a piece of this, and this was like a 10 by 12 piece, and I still have this left, so I should probably just not even count that either. Now, so that's 13 of the 6 by 6 and 8 white and 3 red, basically. So this is what I ended up with. Let's make sure this is. I have not done a cover yet. It was late last night, and I was tired of my creative juices were done, but I was so excited about getting it done and I want to film it. So as you can see, I'm pretty stuffed, and laying in bed last night, I realized that I was too stuffed. So maybe I'll take some of these tags out, but I have never made a journal, never, and used every scrap. Okay, so, okay, this, no, that's a light bulb, that don't work. Here's a piece of white cardstock that was left, and here was that 12 by 12 that I used for a design, so I don't even count that, and then I don't count this. So that is what I have left, and I'm not even going to count that. So this is my scraps. There's nothing in my scraps, and that is odd, because I always have. I guess it's always from the 12 by 12. So now I don't have any scraps. So I am kind of thinking. That I like the little paper. So I didn't use a big 12 by 12 set at all. So anyways, moving on. Here's the flip. This over here is a band, belly band. And it, like I said, that didn't reach, so I had to put something else up on top, and then I had a strip, so I put that across to cover up the, you know, the seam. And this is my thinking. You put this on to cover up one seam, but you technically make 2 seams, and it's okay. That's, you know, that's where I'm like, what, really? This is just a piece of cardstock I had left. These are little tags. I just had to glue this back down. This was part of the 12 by 12 that I didn't count, so, you know, well, but I threw him in there. and then a little piece of holly. Let's see, where are we going? Okay. This is just a little journaling spot, list spot. Here's a place for tags. My white cardstock, I just cut up. I mean, you know, you could always make like a little grocery list, and then it, if you throw it away, it doesn't matter. And then a turn and a little spot. And then on the opposite side is, I tried to do washi tape, and I'm trying to extend my, or add to my washi tape collection, so I got some Christmas. This is the same thing, it's a pocket, and there's some tags. This is a little flip tag. And I haven't put any embellishments or anything yet, and honestly, they're gonna have to be really, really flat. So, you know, I haven't done any of that yet. I did buy these yesterday at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't know at the time, but these will be perfect because they're really flat. They just have a little edge on them. Okay, this just folds open. Okay, this is a window pocket. My first window pocket. This is my first slot pocket, and I extended this down below so you can kind of see the green. And then this is just a little spot, and I'm going to put some paper clips in here and a journaling spot. So I was excited about that. Then here's a pocket with just a piece of white cardstock folded. And then here's two, I don't know what she calls them. I would call them like a butterfly, but you know, the hinge pocket, is that what she calls them? Well, here's the two. So I had tags in them, and then I have a flip mat place. And there's that. And then this is like a picture frame with a flap, and this is just a spot to put whatever. And then I put them opposite. I don't know. She put hers kind of, and it was just too much here, so I covered them. This is that page of 12 by 12 that I'm not counting, so that'd be something else. More tags. And I am just, I have to say, I am I have no creativity on tags. I just don't get it. Here's just a little white piece of cardstock, and here's a window and a flap, and then here's a bunch of journaling spots. Now, in my great wisdom, as I think I was on the phone, I was like, why don't you glue, and I glued the hinge shut. So, nothing, yeah, I guess I could. I guess it does. But, and then I just put some red basic tags, and, okay, maybe somebody can help me with this. I drew it out on my cutting board. But when I do one side is always down longer. I cannot, even, I should just draw around it with a regular tag and then cut it instead of putting it in there. That would make so much more sense. Anyways, put a couple of them. I didn't reinforce them. I didn't put nothing on them yet. Alright, that is my lap. Let's see, that go in there. There was a way that it closed better. See what I'm talking about? So I don't know what to do to the front. I kind of think I need something stronger than cardstock. I don't think I would put I don't know. Either use a 12 by 12 or I don't know. I mean, it's okay. Put a big rubber band around it, hair band or something. Put a, you know, I don't know, some type of design on it. And, put a piece of Velcro. Very packed. I don't think I will give this one away or sell it. I think I'll use it for my my sample model, so I know what in the world to do the next time, because I have to revert back to some of mine so I can see how I binded them or how I did them, or because I don't make any journal the same. But that's cute, and I mean that will that'll slip, you know, in your purse. The thing is, I'm worried about it getting rugged, but I don't know. That's a solid. You could really like hit somebody with it, and take them out while you're Christmas shopping. So, well, thank you, Kathy, for showing us, giving us, and yeah, I'm a year behind, but I got it now, and this was so much fun to make until I got to the tags. Tags bore me, and I just don't have any idea. I should watch some tag videos, but so leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and this was fun. This was a lot of fun. So, okay, until next time. Bye.